It's Sunday morning. It's like 9:30, maybe a little after. My feet are absolutely smoked. Not just on my knees, my legs, I'm like hobbling. So save your, oh, you need to not push yourself as much. I get it, but I'm here. I did. And I just went down, got the room for one more night, which I couldn't have been happier. Like walking back, like I just had a big smile on my face. I was like, yes, this is the right decision. I barely could like wake up. Like I didn't even sleep that well. I can't explain it. Like I was so physically pushed my limits that like I couldn't even go to sleep. Like I was like laying down as soon as I got here, and I didn't do anything. I didn't have an appetite. I was drinking water just because I knew I needed to, but it wasn't even like I was somewhat thirsty, but I was more like conscious to like, hey, you need to drink water. And like kind of had a little appetite. I took like 2 bites of the half a cheese block I had left because I had really no food left. And even after that, I was like, yeah, like I was just like so lethargic. I can't. That's the only way I could put it. And but the sleep was like not great. Like I even ended up taking a Benadryl to be like, come on, like wind yourself down. So I think I really pushed my body. So happy to have a 0. As I said, 3 nights inside compared to 2 nights outside, whatever. I came into this saying it's a little more of a isolated trail, especially the Georgia part. It's December, so anytime there's weather, I have the money. It's not like a long distance trail like the AT where I'd want to have like a little bit more of a stricter budget and not stay indoors as much. Here, I didn't really want to be staying at hotels or the cabin that I stayed at was beautiful, but that's like a place I'd want to stay with my girlfriend more than after doing a hike kind of thing. Like I wish there was more hostels, bunk options, which there are coming up in Alabama. I'm really excited I did it southbound because of that. I think the trail's only going to get better. Plan for today, hydrate, eat, dry out all my stuff. I barely emptied my pack. I emptied my pack this morning. Most of that came out this morning. Make sure everything's completely dry. Hydrate, get some good food, stay off my feet, take care of my feet, maybe get a couple things close to town that I don't have to walk so far. Just like foot care, maybe some baby powder for chafing just to dry it up with humidity. We'll see. Stuff like that. My power bank, I need to look into that because otherwise I need to know I need to go into really shut down mode with my phones to save battery. But hopefully I can figure that out. Maybe some Google search. And of course, while I'm doing it all, enjoy some football. It's a football Sunday, so I'll have that on once that comes on in the background. And as I'm doing all those things, in and out. So that's the plan for today. Really just take care of myself. Drink water, stay off my feet as much as possible. Only get on my feet when I need to get something done that's important. Eat food, and just kind of hang out and recover. And today was just out of necessity. Like I could not hike out. I guess gun to the head, or if someone was making you, I guess you could drag on, but this was a 0 day out of necessity. I was hobbling all morning, all last night, to go take a piss was hilarious if he saw me. The plan, I will get breakfast, I will get my resupply super early in the morning with coffee, get back here, pack everything up, literally get my pack out, go get town food, pack that in, and start hiking up the trail. And about 13 miles. Then I should have a long day the next day, maybe 18, 19. And then the next day is kind of free. I can do another big long day, or I can do a midday. Either way, that following after 3 nights, I'll get into another town to resupply and kind of reassess from there what I need with. I've hydrated. I popped blisters. Only one of them really burned. I had to get up, walk around. That sucked. But other than that, it was a good day. Mentally, I think I'm all right. It's the isolation. It's not. I don't mind the pushing myself. I don't mind setting up camp. It's been a long time since I've done it, but on the AT when I did it in 2016, I barely ever camped alone. I loved getting to camp and having social, and it just makes you feel better at night, not being in the middle of the woods, out in the middle of nowhere by yourself. So
Getting used to that, but I'm ready to head back out. I'm gonna keep drinking water. I feel better. I'm not gonna do a big walk, not like the other ones are big walks, but I might just go to Bojangles for dinner. That's a really close walk. I ate at that weird time, but I should eat again. So maybe the next 40 minutes or an hour I'll do that. Other than that, I'm hanging out in the room, setting the alarm for 6, getting at it, getting my resupply, getting breakfast. This is a winter hike, and I think December, shortest time of the year, limited time to hike. It really makes it difficult, especially being by myself, camping at night, just more time to yourself at the site in the tent. So I need all the morale, and I didn't come in with a budget. I don't want to spend a ton of money, but if I have to get a few more hotels because it's winter camping, if I have to get a few more meals, I'm totally fine with that. So that's where I'm at. I'm gonna treat myself to breakfast, get town food to carry out for lunch and dinner tomorrow. It gives me 2 meals to cook and another resupply.
Okay, I am all packed. That's everything I have. Banana, phone, tripod, room key, bag, everything else is on me. I'm gonna do one more double check around the room. Pack's gonna be heavy, carrying 3.5 liters of water. I don't know if I have to do that. There looks like there might be some water that pools up, especially with the rain, but it's not a guarantee. The next guaranteed water source, I think, is 22.5 miles south of here, so I don't want to risk it. Even though I'm probably gonna have dinner I don't need to cook, I'll carry the water. If I do it and there's water there, so be it. I'd rather have it, be sure. Plus 13.5 miles today, so I'm going to Jersey Mike's. I'm getting food to carry out for dinner, most likely lunch as well. We'll see. And then yeah, that's the plan. A little bit behind schedule, but very minor, so we're good and not worried. 13.5 miles. I have till 5 to get to camp comfortably. 5:30 it's still twilight. 6 is when it's like dark, so that's my timeline. Not worried at all. Just after 10 I'm gonna get going, and I'll see you on the way up. So this walk, I knew there was a couple miles left of roadblock. Hasn't been so bad if you kind of switch sides depending on which way the shoulder opens up. It's actually had pretty good shoulder on one or the other side, sometimes both, but usually one or the other, so I've been crossing. But again, here, what would you do here? More shoulder, but you're walking with traffic, or you can go less of a shoulder pinned against a guardrail if anyone hits you, against traffic. I'm gonna go against traffic because I don't want someone cutting this corner when they can't see me. So I'd rather be seen, but not ideal. Got a lot of the climb done. Still got pretty good climb up to the power lines, and once I reach those power lines, it looks like it's just kind of up and down on a ridge for the rest of the day. Elevation wise, my campsite that I want to get to is a little bit dipped down before you come back up, so hopefully that'll shield me from the wind, because I don't know what kind of ridge this is. But the reviews were the comments make it seem like it's a good campsite, so that's where I'm going. It's only like just over 10 miles from here, so I'm not worried about time. Actually, real quick, camping, I think if you kind of look like in there, I'm not going to walk in because I don't want to waste the time, even though it is right there, but
you could get away with camping here. I don't know, with the graffiti and the road access and then the main road right down there, you might have a car, but there is a gate actually. So I don't know if anyone can actually, you have to, it's a short walk for them if kids want to come up here and booze and party. But there's like buildings around. I don't know how much you'd get bothered. So if you are going northbound, or you just want to get in and out of Dalton and going southbound, you could camp here. Like honestly, compared to some of the spots where people rode on far out that they camped, like under bridges and hobo camps by railroad tracks, under overpasses and stuff like that, I personally, like right there, you're a little bit hidden from the road. No one's gonna hit you. The trees would stop them. And as I said, there is a gate. I don't know what's up this way, but I would. Not ideal or not perfect, but I would. I don't know if you can hear that. That thing's like, did you hear that? It's like creaking. It's kind of scary. I'm gonna just skirt under it this way, but if it goes, it's being held up by that tree. I hope you can hear that. I hope that comes out. But yeah, it's gonna go. And it's gonna go that way because the tree is gonna push it. I'll give some life to your day. What are the chances? But it's going down sometime in the near future, so pretty wild. I can't wait to watch the video I just took, because I was zooming in to show you the power lines and then never zoomed out to talk. So that's probably a nice flattering one. But what I was saying is, you climb out of Dalton. Once you go over 75, you go up the road walk for 2 miles, and you go up this little access road up to the power lines, and then from those power lines you walk the ridge, down the saddle, up the saddle, and now you're walking the ridge back, and you're almost like completely mirror imaging yourself coming the other way. So it's kind of just like a whoop, all the way down into the saddle, whoop, up, and then this way. And here I am. But I just checked. I'm like miles, I think I'm like almost 8 miles in, if not 8 miles in since I checked. So it's been, even though I'm hurting and hobbling, it's been pretty easy mileage. A couple climbs here and there, but yeah, you can definitely make mileage on trail like this. So that means don't have too much further to go to the campsite, and it's probably 2:45, something like that. So yeah. All right. Sun is already going down. It's late 3 o'clock, maybe 3:48, something like that. Let's see if I can actually focus on my face and walk. Kind of was zigzagging those ridges, and then Sobo turned right onto a Forest Service road, and then that kind of just dead ended into this road, but it kind of had like a little, I wouldn't even call it a gate, but some kind of device. I guess essentially that's a gate to keep cars from coming down here. So less than 2 miles until my campsite. I do have time. It was an easy day so far. I mean, my feet are hurting, I'm sore. Like if I was fresh and no blisters, like, I mean, this is a day, if you give me 10 hours of hiking like this, you could do 30 miles. So yeah, easy day so far. Still have, I don't know, 1.7 at this point. Thought about going. There's another campsite like a mile 1.4 past it. Where people also commented it was good, but one of the comments like there was like couldn't find it, and then also this is like a lower point, and you kind of go back up on a ridge again, and it's been windy up on the ridges, so I'd rather camp down here where it's a little more calm, and then I get an uphill in the morning, like one mile uphill, and just to warm up. Plan as of now, there are always loose plans that could change, but plan as of now is to do a pretty big day tomorrow. I know there's another site I looked at that looked pretty good. That's about 18, 19 miles in there, which I would be happy with that. But again, loose plan. I just want to get some miles under me tomorrow. Basically this whole week, Monday through Friday, today being Monday. I just want to get the good weather miles. Doing this December hike, cold, rain, is not fun, as I found out. So if it's good weather, you got to go. Yeah, getting used to, still think I'm going this way. You got to watch out here. Getting used to the limited daylight. I guess somewhat getting used to just pretty much assuming I'm camping out by myself every night. It sucks. I'm all for hiking by myself during the day, but you know, especially when you get 14 hours of darkness. I'm looking forward to hopefully having some campsites with company in the future. I don't know if that'll be in Georgia at some point, or you know, the shelters in Alabama. I know some people just do the sections in Alabama, so it is what it is. Looks like this is home for the night. This is the one I picked out with research yesterday and then double checking this morning. I don't always stick to an exact plan. I like to know options and go, but it's probably 440, something like that, 445. I could probably still hike for another 45 minutes easily, you know, into twilight, but still plenty of twilight at 5:30, and make it to the other campsite. But there's wood here. I'm gonna try to get a fire going. I don't know if you can see me by the firelight, but yeah, you can see the fire. I got a fire going. Power bank got my phone back up to like 85, 86%, so I said that was enough. Turned my phone off. This is the second iPhone 8 for filming. I'll turn this off eventually. Smoke in my eyes. I'm gonna just turn it off now because I don't know. Well, stop filming now. But yeah, I got a fire. That felt fucking good. It took a long time, but I got a fire. Probably not gonna last too long because there's only a limited amount of wood. And but yeah, just the moral victory. It's only 6:30, so just to have an hour to kill time before I go to bed,